As we saw in a previous video, this is how I plant my trees. I promised to make a video about plants versus reality. And here we are, back from Maine. Hello everybody to EveTripsBBB. Bueno, bonito y barato. As a special greeting to the people who request this video. Our day started with rain and cold weather. And brave as we were, we brought summer clothes only, which we will later regret for not having an extra jacket or something warmer. We arrived in the Maine desert. The entrance fee was $18, and honestly, we found it quite expensive for what the place offers. It's small and it doesn't offer much. We thought we were going to do a big hike, but it wasn't the case. However, I found it interesting to learn that the place is the result of deforestation and mistreating of the land that led to do that. They also talk about some things that supposedly were found many years ago, but we didn't believe them. So I gave them a score of 2 out of 10. But my friend said it deserves a 0 of 10. In conclusion, we don't recommend it. Then we went to Trey Green's Motor Inn. I made a mistake in the previous video and thought it was a museum. My apologies for that. But we knew we wouldn't be able to go inside. Nonetheless, we took a photo with the lobster sign. I think afterward, we went to the Roland Harbor Trail. We stopped at 3 different places to find it. And even then, we couldn't find it. It's a private property that we couldn't enter. And that's what they show in the internet photos. In conclusion, the place is just a typical Instagram photo spot that make you believe it's a wonderful place. But it is just the teeny piece and nothing more. It is a private property, so they tricked us. We had a hard time to understand that and drove around in circles looking for the place. Finally, we decided to go to eat something. That was pretty funny. People in the area in that part of Maine doesn't see many tourists, and apparently we had a sign on our forehead that said, "We are not from here," because everyone looked at us strangely. It felt weird, to be honest. We entered to the restaurant, and I'm not joking when I say that everyone looked at us at the same time, just like in the movies. Believe me, I thought I was imagining it until my friend made the same comment. My friend says no one told her to sleep, but as I mentioned in the previous video, we went to sleep. Nah, just kidding. A very special greeting to her, who always supports my videos with her feedback. Well, on the way to the Airbnb, we got lost. The host said the GPS wouldn't take us to the place, so we followed her instructions. Follow road 1, and for half a mile, the house will be there. It was late, so the host wasn't answering the calls. It was raining, and there was little lighting, or rather, no lighting at all, only the lights from the car. The internet signal is very bad around there, so my friend used one of her many maps she has on her phone, and it led us to the place. A piece of advice: if you ever go to that area on Maine, don't look at the map and try to get there during the daylight. When we arrived, there was no internet. Yes, it was my fault. I never thought I would find an Airbnb without internet. So pay attention to those details if you plan to go to those places, or if you are just passing through. The next day, we went to Bar Harbor to have the breakfast. It wasn't in the plan, but we wanted to do it. And it was delicious. Here is the place in case you decide to go someday. My score for the place is 11 out of 10. We love the pancakes they made over there. They are not too thick or thin as a crepe. They are just perfect. I found them a little greasy, but nothing that maple syrup can solve it. Waiting time, about 20 minutes, or so they say so. But I think we waited longer, but it was worth it. Before entering to the place, we received a call from the Moose Tour, our most anticipated event, and they canceled it. No! Because they didn't have enough people to cover it. They said they wouldn't only do it if we paid the private tour. No way. The day had been cold and it was still raining, and we didn't like that they canceled it because regardless of whether the queue was full or not, it's not our fault. It is the responsibility. However, we decided to accept the proposal to reschedule it for the next day, since the weather will be better. That will only mean that we will arrive very late at home the next day. Well, the truth is they canceled it in the best place because Acadia is an incredible national park worthy to visit. The entrance fee is expensive, $35 per car, but I decided to buy the pass for all national parks for only $80, which lasts for a year. I hope to use it and bring more content for you. Well, there were the highlights that I loved. We didn't want to do anything too strenuous because we didn't have so much time. We had to drive to the north for about 3 hours, so we didn't want to arrive too late. Although I will tell you more later. My friend also suggests taking a car ride to the important spots, and I thought the experience was pretty cool. Later, we decided to have a lunch, and guess what? We chose a random place without paying much attention to the prices, and for a simple bowl, we paid a lot of money, and it wasn't that good, so I won't recommend it. After that, we took a stroll in Bar Harbor, which I find very beautiful, and we went back to the Airbnb, and we got lost again. I have a Google Maps with all the itinerary. It's totally free for you. Please check in the description for more information. Thanks for watching!